Hello, parents, and welcome to the 23-24 school year. My name is Jessica White. I'm the director here at the weekday program, and I'm inviting you to our parent orientation video here to help you get to know our school a little bit better and help you with some policies and procedures that will hopefully make your school year a little bit smoother. Um, so welcome, whether you've been here for 7 years, this is your first year, we welcome you to our school and are excited to get to serve your family through childcare and get to know y'all a whole lot better. So let's go through a few things. While you're here, feel free to pause and program our phone number into your phone, please. That really helps us when we need to call you for any reason, especially injuries or anything like that, because those do happen. Please have our phone number so that you can pick up that and know that it's us that's calling, because we know nobody answers those numbers that they don't know. Also, I hope you'll join us on our social media with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We do post our weekly emails there in case you miss it in your inbox. And also, I've tried to post things about um, parent education or child development or fun things, also some photos and fun things that we do here at the school. So we hope you'll join us on our social media. And of course, you can always find us online at weekdayprogram.com. And lots of information is posted there and things that you can pull down whenever you feel the need to get that information. I'd like to introduce you to our office team. I'm Jessica White, the director. I'm going on 9 years here at the school, so I'm excited to join you again this year. Jennifer Blair continues after, I think it's her 5th or 6th year, as our assistant director of admissions. We also have a new person, not to our school, but to our office staff, Miss Chris, who's been in the one's class as a teacher, has joined us in the office this year as our office and financial coordinator. Pretty soon we'll have another person coming on to be determined as our human resources coordinator. And then Andrew Danielson is going on his 17th or 18th year here and as our school age coordinator. So this is our office team so far for this year, and we're excited to continue to add to it. We are all here to serve and to help you have the best year that we can. We are a ministry of First Church Plano, or sorry, First United Methodist Church Plano. And so the lead pastor here is Matt Gaston. He never hesitates to give you an invitation to come and join them for Sunday worship. And we are also overseen by Marty Bow and the Ministers with Children. So you'll see them around here or there throughout our school year. We are governed by the Weekday Program Advisory Board. Returning this year as our chairperson is Yolanda Murray. She also represents us to the Finance Committee of the church. The PTC president, as we'll see in a minute, is Brandy Blaylock. And then we also have Marty sits on our board. We also have additional board members this year, and so we're excited to have a few new faces and lots of things to continue to have input on as a board as we oversee the program. We also have a parent-teacher connection. You'll see the word PTC or the letters PTC out on a lot of things. We hope that you will join us in contributing to the school in whatever ways that you can. Brandy Blaylock is amazing, and she will continue to help connect you to the school. We have Vice President Sarah Morone. We have an open treasurer position and also open fundraising position for sure. And so if you'd like any more information at this point, you can email Brandy at fumcweekdayptc@gmail.com, or we will have lots of information videos coming out about things coming up with the PTC. including a fundraiser here at the beginning of the year that you'll love with Mabel's Labels and opportunities to start to get involved. Our mission here at the weekday program is to provide a safe and nurturing environment. So safety is most important because nothing else matters if the kids aren't safe. So safety is our first priority. Nurturing, we want to be loving and nurturing in very appropriate ways here, as well as promoting the development of the whole child, including social, emotional, physical, intellectual, and spiritual development. So you'll see all of those things in our curriculum and the activities that we do throughout the year. And all of the following information that we're about to go through is in our handbook. I just realized it's not on our website anymore. You can find it in the in the documents section of Brightwheel. So we have linked it there, and you can access that parent handbook. If not, and you can't find it, please let us know, and I'd be happy to send you a PDF. We have many overseeing agencies, so we are overseen by the church, as well as the Texas Health and Human Services, which is Child Care Division. We are NACI accredited, and we received another 5-year reaccreditation in 22. So we're excited to continue on with that. We are just received our recertification with Texas Rising Star as well. So we get to see them a lot. And then we are also considered a lab school for calling colleges, early childhood education, and their general education departments. So you might see some lab students in in our building doing observations or field studies and things like that. So we're excited to be a part of that in the community, as well as continuing to hold our high standards as a NACI accredited school. They're down to about 2%, maybe 2.5% of child care centers in Texas are NACI accredited. So we really are a part of elite crew. Programs within our program, we have our children, I call us a hybrid program. We have our Children's Day Out program, our 9 to 2 basis for our program, with Children's Day Out being infants and ones, preschool program being 3s through 5s, and the structures are a little bit different. For those, we are open from 7 to 6:30, so we have extended care 7 to 9, 2 to 6:30. Our extended care is quite full, so sometimes you may be able to get a 9 to 2 spot, but maybe not an extended care position. As far as the enrollment seasons, we now offer full year enrollment. A lot of you have taken advantage of that now. We are summer program in June and July, and then our academic year, which we're starting right now in August through May. And then we also offer a school age program from kindergarten through 6th grade, busing from many of the local schools. And then a full summer program that we, at this point, as of my recording, we are just finishing up. So let's talk tuition. Tuition is due between the 1st and 10th of the month. You will receive a Brightwheel notification 2 days before the date that yours is due. A $25 late fee will be assessed on the 11th of the month if arrangements have not been made with Ms. Chris about any late payments. If you are some family who needs to split payments or something like that, we do ask that half be paid by the 10th of the month, and then an additional payment can be made after that. If you are a teacher and you only get paid at the end of the month, we would ask you to get 1 month ahead on your tuition payments. Tuition may be paid in 4 ways. We always take cash. We have a lockbox and envelopes outside the front door, outside of our office door. So you're welcome to put it in there. Same thing with checks, can be placed in the lockbox outside of the office. If you do pay cash or check, please give us a couple of days for that to reflect on your bank, on your Brightwheel account. And then you may also pay via bank draft with no fee via Brightwheel. But if you would like to pay by credit card, then the family incurs a 3% fee on top of their tuition. But that is your choice. Late pickup fees. There is a late fee of $10 plus $1 per minute. This will be charged anytime that a child's picked up after 2:05 or after 6:30. This amount will be charged to your account. Um, and then the same as for our school age program, there is a $10 no call, no show fee for drivers who do not know that. So please make sure to pick up on time, especially that the 2 o'clock pickup is critical as we are shifting staff and things like that. And then the 6:30, of course, gets to be a long day for those kids. So we would ask that you work to be on time for those. As far as changing schedules and things like that and fees that are associated with that, there's a minimum of 2-week notice for any withdrawal or enrollment change, um, or full tuition for that period of time is um, required. So please let us know before the beginning of the month if you think you're going to need to withdraw. There's also a $25 change fee if you're not withdrawing, but you are just changing your extended care needs. And then we just so that you know, we do not do drop-in days or makeup days. So our classes are very full this year, and so there's not even room, but we do not offer that. No refunds will be made for any days that are missed if the school is closed due to bad weather, pandemic, as we have come to know, or building maintenance problems. We do everything we can to be open, and then, but we are not able to give refunds or makeup days. As far as illness and exclusion, a fever over 100 degrees, which would be 99 under the arm, accompanied by a behavior change would mean that your child would need to go home. So parents will have 1 hour to pick up a sick child or have their emergency contact pick up the child. So please have that conversation with your boss, with someone who can help you with that. Children may not return to class until the child is free of symptoms of illness for at least 24 hours, or there's a doctor's note that clears the child of illness sooner. So please take this time to have some backup plans for sick care. All the kids get sick at some point. We all get sick at some point, but kids have a harder time hiding that. So, anyways, and make sure that fever free it does include without any fever reducing medications. Arrival and dismissal. Parents may drop off at our entrance. If you are going to do that, please park all the way. Or if you can drop off at the entrance by coming in, please park in the parking lot and walk all the way in, or you may drop off at curbside at our different curbside times. We have a change in our curbside times for this year. So we are not doing curbside until 9 o'clock. It will run from 9 to 9:15 for drop off in the morning. We will go from 1:55 to 2:05 for our 2 o'clock pickup. If you are not in line at 2:05, then you may end up with a late fee. So please make sure you are at least in line at 2:05, and we will judge that. We will get everybody through that. But we do have a shift change, and we do need that to children to be picked up by 2:05. And then we also run a curbside from 5 to 5:30 for our PM families. If your children are not registered for AM care, please do not drop them off before 9 o'clock as our teachers are getting their breaks and getting ready for the day. And we do ask that all children, infants excluded on this, but please have them here and ready to go by 9:30. We are a learning institution. We are not a daycare. We have stuff, special start at 9:30, different things, all the things that we're going to be doing and teaching start at 9:30. And it's a difficulty for us when there are interruptions, when children walk in the middle of things, and it can be uncomfortable for them as well. So please plan your drop-offs at least by 9:30 in the morning, or let us know that there will be a late arrival. And we will still have health questions and everything at the beginning of when you do your check-ins. All parents are required to sign in and sign out their children using Brightwheel. We will also have a backup method to do that But by licensing regulations, we need a signature one way or the other. So it's the quickest way is to do it by Brightwheel, and that helps all of us out. And I know with the heat, I know with the cold, we want to leave our cars on. Child care centers are targeted because thieves also know that you just want to get in and get out and leave all your stuff in there. I've had instances of smash and grabs to get iPads and laptops and purses and things like that. I also see lots of parents who leave their car running. That's a big risk to take because thieves do know that we're here. And so please make sure you hide your things in your car, you lock your car, and you take your keys and turn it off when you are at arrival or dismissal. Communication, please know that we do value your confidentiality. All information should be and would be kept. Medical forms and things like that are locked up in our offices and or with the child's teacher for emergency purposes. This is to be kept confidential, and we go over that with our staff unless there is a need for professional consultation. So we do value your confidentiality and seek to have your trust in that way. Communication, we do make sure, please make sure that you are receiving our weekly emails or accessing it on our social media at the very least to know what's going on at the school. Infants and twos receive a daily report via Brightwheel. Once the children are into the threes, you will no longer receive those daily reports of things, but weekly you should be receiving information and photos about learning objectives, what they're doing in the class during that time. And feel free to put my email address, jwhite@fumcplano.org, or the office at weekdayprogram.com into your inbox so that you don't miss any of our communications. We will be sending home. Injuries happen at school. No matter how great our supervision is, we want children to have fun and injuries happen. So you will receive information via Boo-Boo report. Those are our less severe reports, let you know. We also have full accident reports if something is of concern. And then we will be making phone calls, so it's not always a reason to pick up, but if there are head injuries or bites or a significant injury, we will be giving you a call so that you can know that has happened and keep an eye out. We do assessment here at the weekday program. In the first month or so of your child being here, you should receive an ages and stages questionnaire about about developmental screening. We use an assessment tool called Teaching Strategies Gold, which will, through our documentation and looking at your child's development against widely held expectations, you will receive a progress report 3 times a year, one in the fall, one over the winter, and one in the spring, as well as opportunity to have conferences in September and April. Although if you have a concern or you want some more information, you are welcome to ask for a conference at any time through the year. We use conscious discipline as our discipline and guidance system. The goals of conscious discipline are creating a family atmosphere because we don't hurt people that we love, right? In most cases. So we want to be a school family. We connect through structure and through rituals. We utilize positive statements and positive intent, and consequences are developmentally appropriate and naturally linked. So these are our goals with conscious discipline. And if you want more information, you can go to consciousdiscipline.com. Awesome place to go find parenting helps as well. Meals and snacks, please provide your child with a morning snack and a lunch and label all of your cups, lunch items, everything with your child's needs. In fact, there may be if you're coming in at the beginning of the year, I think we're going to have a fundraiser to help you with that. So anyways, we have a great collection of water bottles and cups. But we don't want yours to add to it. So please bring that. We also installed new bottle fillers in our downstairs and our upstairs. So we're excited for the kids to have that fresh, cold water on a regular basis in a much easier format. So that's great. And if you need to fill up your water bottle at drop off or pickup, feel free to come on in and use our bottle fillers. We do have birthdays and parties and celebrations. We love to celebrate in preschool, but we prefer sweets to not come. So it's hard on the kids' systems, especially the ones that are here for long days. So please see the Parent Handbook and talk with your child's teacher for ideas. But we love books, we love plates and napkins, all of the things. Just we just ask that it's not a sugary sweet. Um, Snack or celebration, we can do that with things that are a little bit lower sugar. And then we have switched to being allergen sensitive. So unless the room is deemed peanut free, peanut butter and is allowed, we will notify you if that changes for your child's class. And a note for our infants, both breast milk and formula cannot be served after 1 hour after being heated and starting to consume it. So work with your child's teacher on appropriate sizes for bottles. That way we have the least waste of that liquid gold. Um, for naps, children, infants through the threes will nap each day. Of course, infants are in cribs. Once they are walking, they switch over to a nap mat. It's magic, people, but they really can sleep on a nap mat. So please send a nap mat. Pre-K and transitional kindergarten will have a rest time. So those classes are not required to have a nap mat, but um, if you're going to send something loose, please put it in a tote bag, and those are everything should be sent home on Thursdays and Fridays to wash and return on the next week. So find yourself a way to remember on Mondays and Tuesdays to send them back to us. As far as dress code, our code is to dress for success. So students should be okay in whatever they wear to be able to get dirty or get paint on it. Please send children in closed-toed shoes that they can play on the playgrounds and enjoy the sandbox and climb on the structures. And every day a child should have extra set of clothes in their backpack, especially maybe 2 or 3 if they're in the middle of potty training. Send us diapers and extra underwear and then a water cup. But that backpack is really important. And hey, they can carry their own, even from the time that they're 1. So let's let them take responsibility for that too. The one emergency, although we practice emergency procedures on a regular basis, the one emergency procedure that we want you to know of note is that if we were to have to do an off-site evacuation, we might have to go to Collin College, or we may have to go as far as Custer Road United Methodist Church as our sister church to be able to get off site. So our emergency number is on the website if our phones are out, and we will be notifying you via Brightwheel if we can do that. So never know what the emergency is, but we're prepared to face that. Inclement weather is around the corner as we head into the winter. We do follow the PISD closures. So after if they close, then we will close. And then we do not make up those days. I'm sure that there are plenty more things to let you know. But we invite you to this year. We're excited to have you be a part of our family, and just know that we are here to help you at whatever stage your journey is with us, and hopefully we can partner together for the best development of your child. Have a great year, and we'll see you soon.